What's up, everyone? Branyan. Dylan says to me, Daddy, you growing a beard? I said, what tipped you off? Coming in pretty good up here. Oh, it'll start to fill in here in another day or so. Mighty white, I know. But it's pretty weird actually. So I just put out my video and I'm coming on. I was hanging around, I put it up, and I thought, is it going to get taken down? Can I get away with it? I know that was a piece from my new record that's coming out. Okay, so a couple announcements here. The new Beato book is going to be released imminently. So this week it'll be out, the updated version. So I'm thinking within the next few days, probably I don't know, probably the next few days, probably Tuesday or Wednesday maybe. And my merch store will be up in the next couple days too. So big stuff happening this week. Gonna hit 300,000. Rick looks more like Rick with the beard. Yeah, so a lot of stuff coming up. 300K. Yeah, it's good. Good. Kinch, you got some great ideas for me? There you go. I did a clinic today at this studio in town called Tree Sound that I haven't been to since 2005, and I worked there every day for about 5 years, but I haven't been back. And it was a clinic for a group of Berkeley students, probably, I don't know, 30 Berkeley students that Michelle set up. Well, it was a kind of combination of Michelle, Carol, and Aaron. Michelle and Aaron were part of the recording, music production and engineering, MP&E, I think they call it, department. And Prince Charles Alexander's was one of the professors, and Jason, what's Jason's last name? Stokes? Is that his name? Jason, great guys. I just met him for the first time today. So should I watch the Max Martin video first or the live stream? Put the Max Martin on video silent and watch this and let it play through. Carol, what's up? Yeah, put it on silent and let it play on a different thing, and that way I'll get the play and I'll get the watch time. And so there you go. So anyway, so I started out this lecture by they wanted me to teach them perfect pitch. And I had to explain to them that you can't develop perfect pitch as an adult. So anyways, that's how my lecture started today. It was pretty interesting. But I had Carol demonstrate what perfect pitch is. Then I played a chord for Aaron, which he named, and I said, but Aaron has relative pitch, really good relative pitch. And he named it instantly, and they were all shocked to see them do that. But anyways, it was great. It was great. Patty, you only purchased a Beato book a couple weeks ago, so here's the deal with the update. Anybody that's purchased the book before can pay what they want. That's what it's going to be set up as. You can pay nothing. Of course, that wouldn't be very cool, but or you can pay $5 or $10 or whatever you want. But the book is completely. It's almost completely rewritten. The back half of the book, all the musical examples from the middle of the book. It's 460 pages. The old book was 307 pages. There's a lot of new stuff in it. I mean, but I would encourage people to help me out, help my family out. I had another demonetized video. I got the email right now from. At least they didn't take down my Max Martin video. That's what I was worried about. Joel, yes, extra cost for perfect pitch today. The Beato book is music theory, Will. It's music theory. It's improvisation. It's a bunch of stuff. You'll never get through it. You'll love it. Amadeo, there you go. I'll never get through it. Watching Beato videos all day long. This book, the new updated version, works much better with my channel. It has additional things that were never in the other book, like the harmonic major scale, the double harmonic major scale, things like that. It's not in audio book form, but there will be an audio component to it eventually. There actually will be an audio component. So it's not written on staff paper anymore. Well, it does have staff paper in it. Brett, you're using the old one today. The new one is really, really good. I mean, like I said, I went through every example in the book and I changed them. So, rewrote it from scratch. And it looks great printed out. Ramon, you'd like to have a hardcover version. I will have a hardcover version of it eventually. So yes, I'm pretty psyched about it. I'm pretty psyched. Let's see, what else? Handwriting on staff paper is really hard in your eyes. I know. Sorry, Ray. It's hard in my eyes, too. I can't read it. So I was watching. I went to this party last night with Layla at one of her friends' houses, and there was a couple of the dads of her friends were there, and two of the guys are on the school board that I was on. They're good friends of mine. But I haven't seen them in a while. So, anyways, one of them said, I was thinking about you. I read this article that was in Vice 2 days ago. It was called The Lonely Life of a YouTuber. And they had some guy in England. There's a lot of YouTubers in England. And they had some guy that, I didn't read the article yet, but he's got 1.2 million subscribers, and he was kind of describing his life. So I went on and I was looking at it, and I was looking at his stats and stuff, and I need to read the article, but I don't really need to read it because I know what he's going to say. I know what he's going to say, so. But it's interesting. YouTube solitude. Vice.com. Joe, thank you for that. I want to look at that. I'm going to, The Lonely Life of a Professional YouTuber. Christopher, did Beethoven have perfect pitch? Of course he did. You couldn't write music like that. Almost every one of those composers had perfect pitch. The fuzz pedals I like. I love the Fox tone machine, which is not being made anymore. But the guy that invented it in 1972 or 71, it runs Dan Electro right now. And he remade it in their French toast pedal. But they're thinking of maybe buying the name and putting it out, or at least the guy I talked to said that. Vintage Guitar Workshop says you're a middle school teacher and you'd be amazed how many kids want it. All they want is to be a YouTuber. I know my son, all he wants is to be a YouTuber. If he didn't have so much homework, he'd finish making some videos. The Dan Electro French Toast, that's correct, Sean. Have you used the Little Russian Big Muff reissue? I don't have to because I have an original Russian Big Muff. I think I do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I do. I have the big one, the one that the switch used to break on if you stepped on it too hard. So you have to be really careful with it. But I love fuzz pedals. I'm a connoisseur of fuzz pedals. The French Toast is very good. I gave it to somebody. I don't know, because I had the Fox. So the new Danos are the new Dan Electro pedals. The Billionaire pedals are metal. I've got a couple here that they just sent to me. Hang on, I'll show them. 1 second. I'm getting them. I'm looking. Where are they? Could have sworn they were around here somewhere. They just sent me two. Oh, here they are. I got two of them. So these are the new pedals here. These are made of metal. I have not even turned them on yet. Whoops. This is the Cash Cow. I don't know what it is. I assume it's kind of a distortion. Or it's a gain pedal. And this is a Leslie pedal. This is called the Big Spender. Spinning speaker. This, however, is an original Russian Big Muff here. Looks like. This thing is massive. Look at that. Oh, love that. I haven't turned that on in years. So I've got the Fuzz Face. I've got the Octavia Jimi Hendrix one. I got that one. I've got all of these. Demeter Fuzzulator. Have I played any new Dan Electro guitars? I have one. I just got one from them. They sent me the new. It's one of the ones that looks like a. What's this one? I love it. It's amazing. Look at that thing. That's beautiful. Isn't that cool? Anyway, so Moserite. How do you say that? Moserite? Moserite? I never knew. I always pronounce things wrong. Moserite shapish. Yes. How much? Well, I don't know. I got it for free. Sorry. You have original 60s Moserite. Oh, with the hat knobs. That's awesome. It's a semi-hollow, yes. Yeah. when you are a lonely YouTuber, you get black Danos like Rick. They're $4.99. There you go. There you go. They're Korean. They're not, it's not a fancy guitar. Rhett got some fancy custom guitar. Nobody sends me I don't care. I love that. I think it sounds killer. I love Danos. If it was good enough for Jimmy Page, it's good enough for me. The 12 string I have is that's a Taylor. It's probably Chinese made. It wasn't that much. I don't like spending that much money for guitars. That thing, if it's $4.99, it's totally worth it. It's worth it more than $4.99. The thing plays great and it sounds killer. And I only played it for a few minutes. Gerald, the Khan Academy of Music. Music, what's great? Gear Talk, musicians, Disney World. That's right. That's right. Everything. And I did a Max Martin video doing some pop. Not only that, but I got 2 tracks from Misha Mansour from Periphery for one of my next What Makes This Song Great. So I'm going to go from Max Martin, Ariana Grande to Periphery. Some gent, which is going to be pretty cool. But I was talking to Aaron just before this about getting in touch with Fleetwood Mac's management. I actually realized that I know their manager, and they took down my Fleetwood Mac video, and I want it to be put back up. So I'm gonna make a plea to them. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. I saw a question here. What is this here? Hey, Rick. What is this? How do I organize open clusters? David, I have a video on that, on clusters, where I talk about that, actually. You should check it out. It's a video I did a while ago on clusters. You just look it up on the channel in the music theory thing, or just look it up. Just look on my channel, and you'll find it. So check that out. That was a good video from what I remember. I think I talked about clusters. I talked about X cells. I talked about Z cells, and what did I talk about? I can't remember. It's been a long time. I don't know when I did it, honestly. I don't remember I'm over 100 videos in this channel, and I'm over 430 videos in the other channel, maybe 440 videos. I'll tell you how many videos I have, because I was just I was looking at it. So one of my friends asked me to do a video on Peter Gabriel, In Your Eyes, which I love, which I think I'm going to. Brett, you remember my clusters video? You know what one of my favorite videos was? My favorite video, one of them was the Theme and Variations one. Yeah, I think that one was a good one. Okay, so I have 436 uploads on my big channel, and I have 101 uploads. This is 102 on this. So that is, and I have some hidden videos too. I probably have about 20 or so. So I would say that, so that's probably 456. So I probably have 500 closing in on 560 videos I've made. 560 videos. Less than 2 years. I mean, I'm not even close to my 2-year anniversary. We're only in March, right? So I've got April, May, June. So I got 3 more months, June 2nd, till I made, from when I made my channel trailer. It's really, I can't believe it. It's amazing. 293. Let's see here. I'm almost at 294,000. Today has not been as I've got 1,100 and something videos views today, or subscribers. I'll probably get to 1,200 today. It's the least I've had in a while. Because this is what happens is when you don't put out a video, it's my channel slows down because people don't go back and rewatch old ones. What's my most popular video? My Apple rant, number one, and one of Dylan's videos that I did, his first ear training video, just hit 1 million yesterday, or 2 days ago. Maybe it was yesterday. So I have 2 videos with over 1 million views, and then my next video is my darkest scale ever, my double harmonic major one. L. Harrison, I'm the hardest working YouTuber. I would like to think so. I'd like to think that 4 months ago, exotic chords, X cells, and chromatic polychords. That was not it, David. No. I have a video called Clusters. No, Clusters from 2 years ago or so. Long time, not 2 years ago, but a long time ago. Joe, I got your email. I will be happy to do that too, by the way. Joe, are you on there? Are you here? Yes. You got to, Joe, write me back and remind me. Because I will definitely do it. No, of course, Joe. Come on. You know it. Absolutely. Yeah, write me back on Monday because I'll do it because I get so many emails that they just get lost in the woods. I got an email from Dweezil Zappa today. He's coming to town on the 7th of April. So I'm going to go to the show and do a sounding off with him beforehand. He asked me if I would sit in, if I want to sit in with him. I told him I was too fat. I said I'm too old and too fat to get on stage. He's in great shape. I'm not getting up there with him. I'm retired from playing live. Anyways, I literally said that. I wrote him. I said, "Dude, I can't play. I'm too fat and too old to be up on stage with him." The beard is slimming. Oh my God. With the beard, it gives me. No, I'm not retired from playing live, but I don't. I don't like to go up in gigs like that. I don't like to do that. What directors do I like? Steve. Well, what directors? I used to love this Russian director, Andrei Tarkovsky. He only made movies in Russian, though. So he was an incredible filmmaker. He died back in the 80s, but he made some amazing movies. I like Francis Ford Coppola because I love The Godfather. And Scorsese. I love the Coen brothers. Um, are Facebook adverts fake? They've helped you. They're not. Um, they're not. No, they go out to people. You know, if you go into Facebook, right, when you leave your browser open or you have Facebook on your phone, it records, I believe, all of your phone calls that you make forever. You can go down and get a zip file of your history from Facebook and see everything that they keep on you. It's really unbelievable. I was there yesterday looking. Um, so you should check it out. They keep a good eye on you. Do they work? They work, but they don't work that great, I don't think. Um, Tarkovsky, yes. Poison making stalker in a toxic environment. So Eli, you know about Tarkovsky? Who knows about Tarkovsky? Facebook ads work to a certain degree if you're targeting people that are if you're not targeting people for really uh, uh, sophisticated stuff, I would say, because you got to think of what kind of people actually get on Facebook. If you have some, if you're trying to push your esoteric music theory book out there or something on Facebook through ads, you're probably not going to hit a lot of the people that you're trying to do. Um, well, you know about Tarkovsky, but you're Russian, so no big deal there. Well, there you go. Um, um, there you go, Joe. He died in '86. Yeah. He had a book out that was fascinating. I can't remember it, but it had an amazing, amazing ideas about art. Really, really fantastic, fantastic ideas about art. Um, Steve, you like Smokey and the Bandit? I like Smokey and the Bandit too, but um, great philosophy on art. Exactly. That's really what's amazing. Sculpting in time. Yes, yeah, I know that. That's the book. That's the book. Sculpting in Time. That is a great book. If you're an artist, it's really fascinating. Um, um, am I a what fan? F1? What is that? I can't read that. Yes, Sculpting in Time. Tarkovsky, the great Russian filmmaker, discusses his art. Um, do I do a video in studio design? I'm not sure what that means. I make my videos in Final Cut Pro. Is that what you're asking? F1. I'm not sure what that is, Daniel. Racing. Oh, Formula One. Oh, duh. What an idiot. Um, yeah. No, I'm not a not a big Formula One fan. Um, but that doesn't mean anything. Um, I love Stanley Kubrick too. Um, I he made Ryan O'Neal's best movie ever, Barry Lyndon, which was a killer movie. How many of you seen that? The Kubrick movie. It's really good. It's got a great soundtrack to it too. Um, um, Barry Lyndon, yeah. Phenomenal looking film. Oh my God, amazing looking film. One of the greatest of all time. The lighting, all the candlelit scenes. Wow, it was unbelievable. Uh, did I ever see Watership Down? No, no, I never did actually. Um, love the Flying Nun and Gidget. I love Sally Field. She's phenomenal. I love the Flying Nun. Steve, you're a filmmaker? Awesome. Um, filmed with NASA lens. Interesting. Um, you know, I was huge into films. I love Hitchcock. That's why I love Bernard Herrmann. I was very big into films in my 20s and 30s. And Ryan O'Neal, George, is great in that movie, though. I know him, or I know that he's, you know, uh, in person probably, comes off like that, um, but those scenes are unbelievable in that movie. The movie looks just incredible. North by Northwest is one of my favorite movies too. Um, Steve, your name's not Steve Wheeler. What is your name then? Sally Field is 71. Steve, what's your first name? Put your first name in there. You know, it really bugs me not knowing people's names. Um, Blue Velvet. That's probably my favorite David Lynch movie with Frank Booth. Oh, so good. Dennis Hopper. That's Dennis Hopper's best movie ever, man. God, that was. I watched that in the theaters. I saw. I want to say that I saw that. I don't know if it's possible. Did that come out in '86? Because I think it was '85 or '86 that I want to say I watched that and Bring on the Night, the Sting documentary, on the same day back to back in the movie theater. Um, it was uh, it was unbelievable. '86, yeah. I might have watched it twice or so. I definitely I went to the movie. I saw that movie in the theater probably three times. Blue Velvet. It was unbelievable. Um, yes, twisted the mind of a generation. A masterpiece. It was. It was unbelievable. Um, yeah, I really wish that. What kind of beer do you drink, neighbor? Isabella Rossellini. That's true. Yeah. Oh man, that was some good stuff. That was some good stuff. Um, Pabst Blue Ribbon. That's right. Um, yeah, that was great. Um, um, what else? Doctor Strangelove. I love. One of my favorite comedies is what is it with Chauncey Gardner being there. That is definitely one of my favorite comedies I've not seen in forever. And The Party. How many of you know The Party with Peter Sellers? It is unbelievable. It's hysterically funny. Um, Clockwork Orange. Peter Sellers, though. Oh, and then in one of my favorite comedy scenes ever was in one of the Pink Panther movies. The scene where he dismounts down the stairs. Um, but the party, oh my God, that is just amazing. I got to go back and watch these. I got to go watch that. Does your dog bite? David, you met Peter Sellers. Wow, that's very cool. Being There. I've got to watch Being There again. Spinal Tap. Can't go wrong with that. Yeah. Who designed my recording studio? My buddy Jimmy Bird did. He, it was just an empty space here, just with, with some 2x4s up, just the support walls. So I went through and I laid out some 2x4s on where I wanted the rooms to be, and the where all the walls would be and everything. Jimmy designed the whole thing. So I'm gonna make a video on it. I have pictures of it. I think it's really fascinating to see what it was before and what it turned into after. Being There, very relevant. Yeah, Eating Raoul, that was a good one too. Oh, Steve, you're the guy that was trolling me? I remember you now. Are you going to stop trolling or what? Or do I have to get rid of you again? I remember you now. How many times do I have to get rid of him? Steve Wheeler. Hold on. I'm going to find him here. Steve Wheeler. Steve Wheeler. There we go. Let's see. Let's see if I can find him. Is that him? I'll find him. Filter by channels. There we go. I remember him now. If he comes back, I'm not sure if I'm rid of him now because I banned him a few times. Wait for it. I banned him probably 3 or 4 times. I'm gonna go through. I'm gonna have Aaron ban him for good. Aaron knows how to really. He can put the ban hammer on permanently. So Steve's the guy who gives me the thumbs down on these videos. I get 3 thumbs down. I know he's got a couple accounts. Yeah, he's got a couple accounts, and but Aaron can take care of him. I'll write to YouTube. I'll get rid of him. I'll hammer him. Banned on the run. There you go. Have I ever used acoustic blankets? I'm not sure what you mean, Matt. Do you mean like, I don't know what you mean. RD, welcome. Have watched and appreciated almost all of my other videos. Very cool. How exciting Steve's life is not. Can you tell who gives thumbs down? It is anonymous, but it's anonymous, but that dude comes back all the time, and it's probably him to come and give it thumbs down. So, and he's got 3 accounts, I think, because he's come back with his different accounts. But I know that we can find out who he is, though. Aaron has a way to find out exactly who he is, and we'll handle it. Does the beard look thicker than when the Beam stream started? I think it is, actually. Sound reflections in windows seem like a problem. How do I compensate? They are a problem. You have to stay away from them. I have a wall that I put in front of them um, because of that. Quinton, music education, U.S. high schools. I'm not sure what that means. Um, why anyone enjoys anything to do with music with thumbs down this channel? Oh, there's there's people that are just they just do it to try and get a rise out of people. Um, maybe I can do a Dream Theater one. I'm definitely gonna do a Dream Theater one. Um, Charles, why, what, why, what? Did I order the Spitfire? I didn't, but everything's sorted on that. Yana finally made a live stream. Cool. Um, why would somebody give a thumbs down? I don't know, Charles. I do not know. What happened with Spitfire? Christopher asks. Oh, it's a long story. If you go back and watch one of my videos from a few days ago, you'll know. Um, um, high school is not in a healthy state. Well, our school systems are not in a healthy state. But it's let's see, B3 and M3 difference. M3 has 41 keys. B3 is, I think, 88 keys. It was probably the troll. Some people are sick. Oh yeah. I mean, there's some there's definitely it's like anything, there's always going to be people like that. Nothing you can do. Um, but what's up, Roberta? But an M3 is a really great. It's a really great, affordable organ, but you got to you got to keep using it. You can't just let them sit around. That's the thing. Do I have any videos on wanting to be a producer? I don't know if I have any on wanting to be a producer, but are you talking about the packing blanket on a kick drum? Is that what you're talking about, Matt? Because I use packing blankets on kick drums. If I'm doing a rock band, I'll put a thing over the I'll put it over the and vocals and anything. Yeah, I mean I use them. I don't use them that much though, but I use them on kick drums to get rid of the cymbal bleed and the kick out mic. Anyways, let's see here. Yeah, that's pretty much. Oh wait, do your kids do music programs as part of their regular school education? So my son Dylan, at his school, they have music 5 days a week, which is great. It's also the top-rated school in Georgia, so it makes sense that it's the top-rated school in Georgia because they do music 5 days a week. He had his oboe lesson today. And I'll tell you, that is one hard instrument to play. Takes takes a lot of control, and you got to have your read right, and it's yeah, it's tough. It is tough. Um, can't imagine any less than 5 days a week. I know, Joe, right? Um, Oregon Oil did not do it. No, I need to do it. I need to remind myself. Write a note. Nice to hear schools still have music classes. They don't. I mean, most don't. But I was on the school board at my daughter's Lenin school for 3 years, and Dylan used to go there, and I couldn't do anything about the music program. They had music teachers, and I mean, I had no say in it. Um, so Brett, you avoid teaching French horn. You refuse to teach oboe. Yeah, there you go, man. God, that thing is just brutal. They spent so much time on adjusting his read today and stuff. It's really, really an art. His teacher was talking about that they may be coming out with they have a prototype, or they have a plastic reed. Um, she thinks that they'll have that down, so eventually she'll be glad. She said that an hour and a half of time every day making reeds. That's a lot of time to make reeds. Are there any CDs that I'm on or credited as a producer or anything? Yeah, like about 500. Rick, what sort of music artist is outside your abilities as a player? Seems like you can tackle just about anyone. What is outside my grasp? There's things that are outside. I mean, there's nothing that's outside of my grasp to understand, but for playing things, I've, I don't have the. I've had problems, with my hands, and I'm actually taking some medicine right now that is really, really helping my problem with my thumb and my tendonitis, which is pretty much gone. I've got about 2 more days to take this. It's a steroid, and it's really helping dramatically with my it's arthritis, and I haven't. I wish I had time to play the piano because I haven't played in a couple months because it's hurt so much to play that I couldn't do anything. It was it's weird because it's been on and off. I had it at one point for 3 years where I couldn't play the guitar, and I couldn't finger pick or anything. Then it went away, and now it's back again. It's tough. Um, are there any out there avant-garde artists that I like? Well, there's avant-garde people that I used to like when they were alive. Like Ornette and Don Cherry and Paul Bley and Dewey Redman and so yeah. So I love that. Gluten free. I mean, if I didn't eat wheat, I would have no pain at all. I need to really stop eating stuff like that. That's really. I notice it for me. It's pretty dramatic when I don't eat any stuff like that. It makes a huge difference. Any carbs. Um, but um, arthritis and tinnitus. Yeah, I know it's tough, right? Um, I know you shouldn't eat grains at all. You shouldn't eat cashews. I know. I'm not gluten intolerant though. Um, Tom, you went vegan a year and a half ago. I need to go vegan. My younger brother's vegan, and he looks 10 years younger than me. But there's nothing I can do about that. There's definitely some genetics in there. But let's see here. Hold on. I'm looking at something here. Wow, there we go. 3 people disliked my Max Martin video. It's probably that Steve Wheeler. Probably Steve Wheeler. Take care of him once and for all. Ray, you've been a vegetarian for 20 years. David, no, I have 4 brothers and 2 sisters. There's yes. I have to do a studio tour video. I don't know why anybody would be interested in my studio tour. What do I think of Recording Connection? I don't know anything about it. You looked me up on Google. George, I got a cortisone injection in my thumb about 5 years ago. And when I eat no carbs, when I go on a keto diet, I have no pain anywhere in my body. Man, you probably have one of the best like-dislike ratios on YouTube, I guess. I have a pretty good like-dislike ratio. It's about 97.5%, 98% likes. So if it wasn't for my Apple video, it'd be much higher too. That definitely. Do I think it's important to know theory to write great music? No. No. Joe, you've been on a low carb diet for 15 years. Man, God, that's amazing. That is really amazing. Yeah. How was working with Need to Breathe? Oh, they're great. Did 3 records with them. Loved working with them. Right here in the studio. They're great guys, great friends. Why do I think that I'm so successful on YouTube? John, why am I so why do you think I'm so successful? Why does anyone think I'm so successful? Tell us about the Need to Breathe vocal chain. It was different for each record. It really was different for every record. When is Carmen coming down? She's going to come down in April, on the 28th of April, I think she's going to be here. You know what you're talking about? No nonsense. There we go. Knowledge, diversity, charming. I like that, Brett. Thank you. Experience and hard work. Learning plus musician hang. Beard equals success. Yes. I won't back down. I won't back down. Just like the song. Larry, you're pushing 70. You live on carbs. You know what? My mom and dad ate sugar. My mom ate ice cream every day, lived to 90. My dad ate Twix bars, junk food. He lived to be 85. My mom's aunt lived to be 103. So, Tom, make us feel like you're your best friend. You guys are. You want to get the book, but there's a new one in the pipeline. You'll just wait. You won't have to wait very long. Um, anyways, but I'm would the Beatles be successful if they came up today? That's tough. Not consistency, knowledge, experience, and likability. I like that. Thank you, Hassan. That's great. I'm ignoring the march. I'm not ignoring the march though. Today I'm like Fox News ignoring the march. No, I watched some of the march on so I had this Berkeley talk. I went right from there to Dylan's his oboe lesson. Then as soon as I got back here, I worked on my video and put it out, and then that came out and I got right on here live. So yeah, so it's, man, what a day. My God. I took a 5-minute nap too. Most awesome Sicilian in Atlanta. I love that. So I'm thinking about doing my masterclass here, my live masterclass in Atlanta, like I did last year. If I did one in May or June, who would come from here? If I had a 1-day masterclass, or what should I do? Should I do a 2-day thing or a 1-day thing? What? Who would really come? What kind of a masterclass? Well, my last masterclass was about it was like an 8-hour thing where I did music theory, ear training, all different types of things. Brett, Iden, could be with Iden. If it was with Iden, how much is it? I thought last year it was like $149 or something like that. Something like that. It was great. It was really great. Is there a test at the end? There's no test. Thaddeus, West Coast. They have planes. You'd love to come, but you live in Brazil. Steve, you come from Houston every day, any day. Yeah, it was. I did an all-day masterclass, and that included lunch. It was like from 9. We had like a breakfast. We had bagels and stuff for breakfast. I think it was 10 a.m. till 6 p.m. and then we had a lunch at the play. It was at my friend Sean's club here in Atlanta called the Vista Room. It was awesome. It's a great place. It seats about 400 people or so, and they have a restaurant next door. And we went down. We went next door and ate lunch and came back, and it was really cool. Yeah, so Tom, I would make it, May or June, something like that. Probably June, actually. You have to get a visa now to fly out of Oregon. Bagel gluten equals inflammation. Just eat the lox. Rick, stick to what you know. Who is this dude? Okay, is this the guy? Hold on. Yeah, hide user on this channel. Yeah, okay. It's the same dude here. That's the same. Yeah, he's the guy. He's the same. He's the same boom on that. Bam! He's the same dude as Steve Wheeler. He's got multiple accounts. Yeah. Pimblot. Someone posted a weird thread on the forum. What is the weird thread? If I'd stream the masterclass, I get more people to attend. Yeah, could do that. Something about orange nutrition. Aaron went through and there were some trolls that were on there. Yeah. Something about orange nutrition. Yeah, that was a troll thing that Aaron's getting rid of. Why would someone take the time to have multiple accounts to troll? Some people just have multiple accounts, and they just do that because that's what they do. But he was trying to stay hidden. He knew once I saw him come out that he was going to be gone, but that dude has been back a few times. It's Steve Wheeler. I'm going to report him to YouTube, though. Anyways, listen. Okay, so I'm good. I got to go here. I got to go relax. Being a troll on this channel is a bad career choice, I'll tell you that. Gray matter matters. That's awesome. All right. You guys are awesome. I'll see you.